How bittersweet is it to you just to see them perform the last time here for example?
It's always difficult, and that's because I'm a very emotional person, good or bad. So you pick your poison. But we get very tight to close with the players because we are there to help them grow. And so from a personal life standpoint to the academics, the social, to everything else, you know, they're one of your sons, and that's how we look at it.
Mike?
When did you make the decision for Denard to play and kind of come up with this type of role for him?
I didn't make the decision for him to play. Once you know, he got cleared and he felt good health-wise. We had talked about doing this for 18 months, and you know, Al, you know, when he got home last week after the Northwestern game that night, he had 9 plays ready, and then we put 6 more in. So, you know, I think Al does a tremendous job of taking your personnel and the playmakers that you have on your team and having the ability to get them in the get them the ball, and let their God-given ability take over.
On the left, Chris.
Can you tell us what you know about Fitz's situation at this point?
Yeah, he's in the hospital now and he has surgery. You know, I think we'll leave it at that for now and make sure his mother wasn't here. So he had 2 brothers here, but we'll leave it for that.
Middle right.
Coach, how important was it to get Devin and Denard on the field at the same time, see how that offense works in a game, maybe work out some of the kinks before next week?
You know, next week really never had anything to do with it. You know, we had to beat Iowa. We're still in a championship race, and we wanted to win this game for our seniors, and also because we're still in a race for the championship.
All right, on the left, Mike.
Was there any thought of using Denard as, I mean, when he was cleared to obviously practice, was there a thought to, hey, maybe he could be the quarterback this week, or did you just say, he's limited, or we're going to find a way to get him on the field?
Well, you know, I think it would be unjust for us not to use him in the best way that we thought would let him be the most successful. And you know, he's throwing the ball a little bit, not throwing it a lot. So we thought this was the best. You know, this kid has put up with a lot of criticism at times, and also he's been praised at times, and it's a good song. You know, he's a competitive guy who loves the game and loves his teammates, and you know, he showed great maturity the last 3 weeks and great leadership.
On the right, Wojo.
Brady, along those lines, did you have to do any convincing to Denard that he would play, but it wouldn't be at quarterback? Like,
no.
How did that go? And was there any thought of that, or was it?
It really wasn't.
Right.
I mean, it was, you know, he wanted to play. Where could he help us best playing?
Can he throw the ball?
Yeah.
Can he?
But not as well as he'd like to.
All the way to the left, Mitch.
Along those lines, Brady, can you just talk about a lot of quarterbacks who've been leaders the whole time in their career and called the plays, to suddenly go in their last game as a senior at their home stadium and not kind of be the boss. A lot of players wouldn't necessarily take to that. Can you speak about, you know, his personality of being willing to do that?
Well, I think it tells you about what kind of kid he is. I think, you know, what kind of young man, I should say, he is in his development, his growth, his character, and the integrity, Mitch. I think, you know, this kid is, you know, had some unbelievable moments here at Michigan, in Michigan Stadium, and has had some moments that weren't so good. But he's grown within this team, and this team, this is his team, you know, and him and Kovacs, and you know, all the seniors have a big piece of it. But you know, and I know Devin said it the other day, you know, he has been the face of Michigan football.